Happy Friday. There's our view. Oh, not me. There we go. Look at that. Skunk's awake, if any of you are wondering. Yep. Just stay away from me. So I'm up. We are watching the sunrise. We've just about 8 minutes before it is actually up. It's kind of pretty. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Welcome to Trail Talk with Tamara, where I'm Tamara. This is my trail, and we get to talk. Yes. So I hope you guys, as far as your health and wellness journey are going, I hope that you are having a wonderful week. I know this has been a very interesting week, an unsettling week, a week of a chance to pause, a chance to educate ourselves if you weren't educated, a chance to just think about how am I truly expressing the love that I have for other people. I'm going to leave that at that. So, I've been doing fairly well the last few days as far as my health and wellness journey. Fine Tune June is the accountability challenge that I'm hosting the month of June. If you're tuning into this and you've never heard of it and you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a video explaining it in my IGTV, and there is a hashtag on Connect Fine Tune June 2020 explained. You can go watch those and decide if it's something you want to participate in this month. But what I thought I'd talk about a little bit is the T in the acronym TUNE, which is in our Fine Tune June. It stands for something. It stands for Truthful Tracking. You know, truthful tracking is a funny thing in that there's nobody to hold you accountable to your truth except for you. Are you being truthful? Are you being honest? Are you being accurate, measured, and weighed? Are you seeing a stall in your weight loss progress? Has maybe your truth slipped a little? I'm not calling you out. I'm just talking about it. So for me, my truth looks different on different days, or it's looked different at different times. We decide what our standard really of truth is in our journey, in our weight loss tracker, in our tracker for the day. Is truth in the tracker actually putting what we ate that day in the tracker? That can be somebody's level of truth. I could say, I ate 1 cookie today. That's the truth. It's an analogy. It's an illustration. Or I could say, I ate 1 6-inch cookie today. Okay, so do you see what I mean? We can be truthful in different ways. We can be truthful while still admitting important details, important data. So let's make sure that when we focus in on this truthful tracking truthfully, that we're giving the data that the tracker deserves. Yeah, which means for me, I'm measuring my coffee creamer again. I have a little 3 or 4 tablespoon measuring cup, little cute thing I got from Walmart. I'm measuring that. What if I've been heavy-handed on my pour? You know, the other thing I've been doing, if I was buttering an English muffin, I was thinking that I could eyeball it. Are you an eyeballer? Is your eyeball always right? This morning, when you pour whatever it is you're pouring, why don't you pour what you want to pour into one small container and measure the accurate serving or what you think you're getting in another container? It may be eye-opening. It may be. The other thing is we don't want to blur the truth from ourselves. Because tracking is such an important part of this journey. Because what does tracking do for us? Tracking gives us the data. I have to move my hand. Tracking gives us the data that we need to make data-driven decisions. If you don't have the accurate facts, you don't know what to change. You don't know what you're doing well, and you don't know what needs improvement. So, how do we track truthfully? Where does it start? The first place, to me, is the awareness that it needs to be done and the acceptance of that. Once you accept that you need to manage the data, it's easier to do. So there's a couple tips and tricks on how we can make tracking more successful. Some people pre-track. That's great. Some people use parts of the app to make frequently eaten meals or foods easily trackable. It's a great idea. Some people track before they eat. I fall into that category. Some people track after they eat. I also fall into that category. Sorry guys, I am one of those people that sometimes just make a decision, weigh it, and then balance the checkbook later. You guys know I've used that banking analogy. You really should look at your budget for the week before you make big food financial decisions, or for the day even. But sometimes we don't, and then we got to pull from the savings account. But anyway, for some of you who do not like tracking, and that happens, there's plans for that. There are plans where you do less tracking. But does being on Purple Plan mean you do no tracking? I don't think so. Because you could be on any plan, green, blue, or purple, and you could fall into the trap of not tracking, and not tracking a few bites here, a few bites there, a few licks and tastes here. It's going to blow your chance of progress that week. So it is important. But really, are we being honest with ourselves? Are you fine-tuning your tracking? Are you thinking about the sauce that's on there, the butter you skimmed on, the oil you cooked your vegetables in? You know, those are all things. Are you measuring your avocado, or are you eyeballing it? I actually found out when you measure your avocado, you really get more, because it says 3 smart points for a quarter. Well, sometimes my avocado is not very big. Not all avocados are created equally. So it's important to measure. It's important to measure. And then even though I am on Blue Plan currently, I say that because things change, but I even measure my salmon. It's a 0 smart point food. But does that mean I eat a pound of salmon? No. I eat about 4 or 5 ounces. That's a serving to me. So although we have these 0 smart point foods, those of us who have a tendency to be quantity eaters, or even overeaters, we have to be careful, and we have to know the data. We have to know the data. So I just encourage you this week to think more about the portions you're using, the things you're weighing and measuring, and asking yourself, is my truth the whole picture? Because you know there's 3 sides. Your side, the food side, and the real side. So track your food. Get the data. Get the data. So that's my little talk. That's what it's going to be about. It's tracking. We might expand on this subject, and I will on other platforms as well, talk about this a little bit more. But we're not really missing anything in the sky. Oh, it's actually prettier here than it is there, if that makes sense. Like, your view is better than my real view. Oh, goodness, I gotta switch hands though. So you're gonna get the field. You know, I haven't done a sunrise walk in a while. I haven't. I have an appointment this morning at 7:30. And so it was like, well, get it and get it done, girl. It is funny, I straightened my hair yesterday. I was gonna warn you guys that as you watch this video, you are gonna see my hair go from straight to frizzy. And well, if you didn't notice, it has. That's the hard part for summertime for me. That's why you'll probably see it curly more often than not. So the cats, here comes Jack. He's gonna meet me. He's gonna meet me maybe at the end of the driveway, I'm not sure, but they caught a rodent last night, yes. So I'm proud of them for that. I think it was a mole. I hope it's the mole that's been digging tunnels in my flower bed. Jack, you coming for a walk? Oh, he smells the skunk. He says, I smell that thing. Jack, don't get anywhere near him. Jack's my cat, if you didn't know that. That rhymed. They like to take walks with me. Whoa. Oh, I'm not so sure this. Oh, that skunk is strong. I may come back home and need a shower to wash the stink off. I don't know. If they don't spray you directly, can you still absorb the smell? Oh, I don't know. So, anyway, I had a nice day yesterday. I told you guys that I walked in the morning, and then I took Zumba class, and I had a meeting, a little business meeting. That went well. And then we had worship services. Then after that, I had a live on Instagram with WW.Phil, if you're looking for him. Yeah, we spent an hour last night just chit-chatting about weight loss and our journey, more about the mindset than the fundamentals, because that really plays a huge part. That is, to me, you have 3 pillars. You have meals, which is the foundation of your house of wellness. You have fitness, and then that's like the framing of the house to me. The framing, what holds it up. And then you have the roof. And to me, that's your mindset. That's what covers everything, protects it, and keeps it sustainable. Keeps it protected. So we talked more about the mindset and how those things have changed, and triggers and trauma, and the trigger responses that you have after trauma. So if you're on Instagram and you didn't see it, check out Phil's Instagram page. It's saved in his, I think in his IGTVs. Oh, might be fun to watch. Okay, so today is Friday. Like I said, I have a meeting this morning at 7:30. That is that, and another appointment at 8:30 through Zoom. All this is through Zoom. And those things are the most important things on the calendar for right now. Those are my next things. I'm out here getting this walk in, although I don't really feel like it. I don't really feel like, oh, we're in the jungle. Not really. But it seems like it. This is where I wish that I had bug spray. So, so there's that. I think I might try to do a pound class today. I might. My knees are slowly feeling better, but I don't really want to push it, so I'm not sure. I might rest. So anyway, that's what I've got on my calendar. Today I plan to track truthfully. Hopefully it will be warm enough that we can get in the pool. It has to be at least 80, 82 for me, because it's not heated, so we'll see. Charlotte has some school to do today, and I'm going to try to get, I've been saying this for weeks, I'm going to try to get, oh, here's my creek. I'm going to try to get some pictures taken of the clothes I want to sell on my Instagram clothing page, which is TheGotGoalsGirl Garments. So hopefully I'll get that done today, I hope. We'll see what happens. So, all right, those are my goals. Oh, let's see. So it would be a non-scale victory if I actually did that. The unplug would be the pool. Exert myself while I'm out here this morning. That was really my exertion. I got up before sunrise and I did it. And I'm going to turn around because sometimes the sun is really pretty as it's coming up through the sky, and all we get to the end of this road, all the way back there, is trees. So let's go back to the field. Although I don't know if I'm going to be on here that long. So here we are. For any of you who followed the link to this video from any other platform, because I'm putting this on YouTube because it's now 15 minutes long, thank you for coming over here. Thank you for coming to YouTube to watch this video. I appreciate it. Excuse me, I don't have a system for what videos go where. Usually when they're about some sort of a topic and we have some information that you may want to access later, I put them on YouTube. If they're just about the mundane things of life, well, then sometimes those, and if they're less than 15 minutes long, then those are the ones that will go. Okay. Oh, I didn't have my glasses on. That's my cat. That's my cat up here. I was like, what is that animal? Wild animal. There's a funny bird noise. Hi, Jack. Wild out here, central Michigan. Yeah, he's just over there. He's just over there, hunting. So when they're just about the mundane things of life, or a little quick update, then they'll go on WeightWatchers, Connect, and Instagram. But this is long, and we talked about a few things, so I'd like to library it on YouTube. So thank you for following the link if you did. That was kind of you. And then if you want to know when I post other videos on here, you can subscribe. Yes, you can. And then you can get notified when I have new episodes of whatever it is I chose to talk about for the day. So, but for right now, I hope that you... Oh, it's a car. I hope that you decide to fine-tune June, track truthfully, unplug and upkeep, notice the non-scale victories, and exercise or exert yourself in some form of exercise. It would have been nice if he had slowed down, but you know, some people are like that. So, with that being said, remember, you've got goals. Oh, yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Go get them. Bye, guys.